But before you can make a purchasing decision, you have to strongly consider these 6 things. So, number 1. Hey guys, I'm Juliana, your automotive woman, and this week I've been behind the wheel of the 2024 BMW X2 xDrive 28i, or essentially all-wheel drive. And I've been behind the wheel of the 2024 Cadillac XT4 Premium Luxury all-wheel drive. And in this review, I'm gonna do what I always do. I'm gonna be comparing price, off-the-line performance, towing, cargo space, and fuel efficiency. But there are 6 things you need to consider before making a purchasing decision. So make sure you hit that subscribe button because this review starts right now. This 2024 BMW X2 xDrive 28i you're looking at is equipped with the Premium Enhanced Package, M Sport Package, optional 20-inch wheels, Portimao blue metallic paint, and driving assistant plus, which increases the price as shown to $60,150 Canadian, or just over $44,200 US. Pricing aside, your BMW X2 xDrive 28i, or essentially all-wheel drive, is going to come equipped with a 2-liter turbo 4-cylinder with a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission. This is producing 241 horsepower with 295 pound-feet of torque, and looks like this off the line when in sport mode. Sport mode activated. Now, let's go. There's some lag, then it kicks, but if you want to up the fun factor, use boost on your paddle shifter. This 2024 Cadillac XT4 Premium Luxury all-wheel drive trim you're looking at is equipped with the optional Active Safety Package, Technology Package 20-inch wheels, and stellar black metallic paint, which increases the price as shown to $61,789 Canadian, or essentially just over $45,400 US. Pricing aside, your 2024 Cadillac XT4 Premium Luxury trim is going to come equipped with a 2-liter turbo 4-cylinder with a 9-speed automatic transmission. This is producing 235 horsepower with 258 pound-feet of torque, and looks like this off the line when in sport mode. It's taking its time. Sport mode activated. Now, let's go. Fun aside, fuel economy is top of mind for all consumers. So using efficiency mode, I took the X2 out for 2 90-minute test drives, and I was able to average 8.7 liters per 100 kilometers, and that's combining both urban and the highway. And I should also mention that the X2 has a fuel tank size of 54 liters or 14.3 gallons. Now, when it came to my average fuel economy for the week in the XT4, using the exact same urban roads and the highway as the X2 and going out for 2 90-minute test drives, I was able to average 9.4 liters per 100 kilometers. And that's using Tour mode. And Tour mode is the default mode and the most efficient mode in the XT4. Also, the XT4 has a fuel tank size of 62 liters or 16 gallons, so it's actually larger than the X2. Both subcompact crossovers will come equipped with a power liftgate, but if you're interested in a kick-to-open hands-free power liftgate, well, that is available to you. You just have to purchase the right package. Now, when it comes to towing, this is where it gets interesting, because currently in North America, the X2 does not offer a tow rating, whereas the XT4 offers a tow rating from 2,000 up to 3,500 pounds, but it has to be properly equipped. As for cargo space, the BMW X2, which includes my preferred 40-20-40 split configuration, offers 1,470 liters or 52 cubic feet of space with the rear seats down, and 560 liters or 19.7 cubic feet of space with the rear seats up. The X2 also includes a tire inflation kit. Moving to the Cadillac XT4, it offers 1,385 liters or 48.9 cubic feet of space with the rear seats down. and 637 liters or 22.5 cubic feet of space with the rear seats up. FYI, the XT4 also includes a tire inflation kit. So to summarize, the X2 offers a bit more space with the rear seats down, whereas the XT4 offers more space with the rear seats up. So remember, both vehicles are subcompact crossovers. So if you travel with taller passengers, it's gonna get tight back here. But if you're familiar with my channel, you know I'm only 5'3", so I never complain about leg or head space. Now in the X2, these seats are fixed, meaning they do not slide forwards or backwards, but of course they do fold. They're also not heated in this trim, but make sure you check your local market because that could be different. Now, when it comes to storage, it's pretty much on par with the rest of the segment. You have pockets behind both front seats, and on the sides, it's really decent. Of course, you have your two traditional cup or bottle holders here. There's no climate panel back here, but you do have two directional vents and two USB-C ports. So again, remember, I'm only 5'3", so I'm not going to complain about leg or head space, not even in this XT4. But personally for me, I was slightly more comfortable in the X2 with my seating position. So if rear passenger comfort is important to you, then make sure you check that out when you're visiting your local Cadillac dealership. But big bonus back here, these exterior positions are heated. Amazing. Now also, just like the X2, these seats are fixed, meaning they do not slide forwards or backwards. Of course they do fold, but when it comes to storage, you have pockets behind both front seats, but the side door storage definitely can be improved because you can only fit one cup or one bottle there, and then you have your two traditional cup or bottle holders on top of here. Also, no climate panel back here. I wasn't expecting it. You just have two really small directional vents, and connectivity, you'll find one USB-C and one USB port. Before I hit the road to tell you about 6 things you need to strongly consider before making your purchasing decision, I'm going to quickly cover daily driving features in both the X2 and the XT4 you're probably keen to know more about. So if you have a gamer in your household, they're probably going to lean more towards the X2 because there's actually gaming technology offered through the iDrive 9 system, which is really cool, but it's going to cost you. Now, if you're like me and you actually prefer a remote start, well, that's a standard feature and you'll find it on your key fob. Now that aside, the sunroof is power operated. Both the passenger and driver seats are power operated, heated, and ventilated. The steering wheel is also heated and will include basic cruise control or enhanced adaptive cruise control functionality with augmented reality being projected from the screens when you purchase the right package. On the steering wheel, you'll also find your Bluetooth, voice command, and audio functions for your Harman Kardon stereo system. A heads-up display is included with the premium enhanced package, along with an HD exterior camera and interior camera, so you can take a selfie. Your 10.7-inch infotainment system is equipped with, like I mentioned, the latest iDrive 9 system, which includes navigation in this enhanced trim. Wi-Fi and Android Auto and Apple CarPlay are standard as well. As for connectivity, you'll receive a mobile charge pad and 2 USB-C and one 12-volt port. So don't be intimidated by any of the technology, whether it's the X2 or the XT4, because it's all really easy to use. And I'm actually a huge fan of Cadillac's new 33-inch diagonal screen because it's just really cool. And like I said, it's easy to use. Now, like I did before, I'm going to be comparing a few of the daily driving features that you want to know more about. Starting off with a remote starter on your key fob. And again, this is standard. The sunroof is power operated. Both front seats are also power operated, heated, and ventilated in this premium luxury trim. And the steering wheel is also heated. The steering wheel will also include basic or enhanced adaptive cruise control buttons, along with your Bluetooth, AKG audio system buttons, and voice command features. A heads-up display is included with the preferred equipment group package, in addition to a rear view mirror camera, one of my favorites, and a rear view backup camera. The infotainment system offers Google built-in, Wi-Fi hotspotting, wireless Android Auto, wireless Apple CarPlay, and mobile charging as standard. Again, in this premium luxury trim. Additional connectivity includes one USB-C, one USB, and one 12-volt port. So both the BMW X2 and the Cadillac XT4 are appealing subcompact luxury crossovers, but before you can make a purchasing decision, you have to strongly consider these 6 things. So, number 1, price. Of course, price and interest rates. And then number 2, insurance. So I absolutely love this X2, but when I compare the X2 and the XT4 with insurance where I live, the X2 costs too much. Okay? And then of course, fuel. Right? So both of these vehicles take premium fuel, so have a very close look at efficiency. And then of course, towing. So I live a very active lifestyle. So the fact that the X2 doesn't offer a tow rating in North America doesn't work for me. Does that mean that I can't put a bike rack back there? Well, I don't know. You have to speak to your BMW specialist. But for me, I need to tow. So this vehicle doesn't work for me. And then cargo space. So really have a close look in between cargo space with the seats up and the seats folded. And then warranty. And I'm going to couple warranty with maintenance costs and then complimentary services. So again, when you're doing comparisons with any vehicle, you have to strongly consider those 6 things. Now that aside, when it came to visibility out of both vehicles, the same out the front and the sides, but be careful, there is a blind spot out that C-pillar, but both vehicles are equipped with standard blind spot monitoring. And that said, the technology in both is really, really good, but when it comes to premium vehicles, you have to take a look at packages because packages will cost you. Now, my last comment is noise cabin quality. I have winter tires on both vehicles, so noise cabin quality can be improved in both, but they are very similar. They're not bad by any means, but definitely with winter tires, it's a little bit louder. But all that aside, guys, look down in the description below. I try to make your purchasing decision easier for you or your purchasing experience easier for you. And while you're down there, make sure you subscribe and check out my YouTube perks because you receive a lot of perks. Thanks for watching, guys.